Hey family, it's African Star and Go. Please like, share, and subscribe the video, and we thank you so much for coming. So family, I am coming to discuss the situations that are at the America ports. And so we know and we knew going forward from the current administration that the ports, because of the tariff wars and the trade wars, that there were going to be a lot of issues with the incoming, things being brought into the ports, the goods being brought in and out of the ports. So we have to prepare for what's ahead, family, because more than likely, what is ahead is going to be very, very difficult times. So I'm going to read an article. It's from Fortune, and it says experts are warning that cargo volumes at U.S. ports are undergoing a precipitous drop. This trend is most apparent in Los Angeles, home to the nation's busiest port, and one that is first to feel any drop off from Asian shipping. The drop in container shipping is the largest sign the White House trade war is having a real effect on the U.S. economy, and one sizable group of workers is poised to feel the impact first, and those would be long haul truckers. On Thursday, the founder of a media firm that tracks shipping trends reported that daily volumes this week are equivalent to Thanksgiving and Christmas Day, the two slowest shipping days of the year. The founder, Craig Fuller, also warned truckers to avoid hauling shipments to Los Angeles since they would likely have to deadhead back home, the industry term for driving an empty load. The drop off coincides with the ongoing fallout from the global trade war launched by President Donald Trump, which imposed tariffs on countries around the world and singled out China for a dramatic 145 levy. This has led to a resulting drop off in orders for Chinese goods, though the effect on shipping is only hitting U.S. shores right now. This week, though, the effect is beginning to be felt as West Coast ports and is soon going to become far more pronounced. The declining volumes will translate directly to even fewer loads for truckers at the Port of Los Angeles, but that is only the beginning of the ripple effects. In addition to a coinciding drop off at other West Coast ports like Long Beach and Seattle, truckers in other cities where vessels take longer to arrive from Asia will see deliveries dry up. On X, entrepreneur Molson Hart posted shipping route data to show that in the next 2 weeks, containers will stop arriving in Houston altogether and Chicago, and that the same will happen in New York about a week later. Earlier this week, President Trump indicated that he was ready to scale back some of his tariffs, that may not be enough. However, to reassure skittish trading partners, worry that the president's tariffs policy could shift again. Meanwhile, a near term drop off in container traffic is now a certainty, meaning the U.S. truckers may have to get used to driving fewer miles for the foreseeable future. And I'm going to start right there. Family, what this administration is doing is single handedly causing a huge issue in America. Okay? But many of the people that voted for him will not say that. Okay? But they are going to be among the sufferers. See, it won't just be the people that didn't vote or did not vote for him, but the people that voted for him is also going to suffer. So I just say in this time that we're going to have to really be serious about not spending. I would say we should really be serious about planting our food. See, the good thing, and it's nothing good about it, is what I'm saying, but the good thing that will come up out of this situation is that more people, black people, will grow their own food. Many of us do already, but more will engage in participating in gardening and gardening their own food. Even I see a lot of young people on social media websites that are saying that they are growing their own food and getting ready for this. And I am so proud with that because I grew up in an era when that's all my parents did. My parents grew almost everything that they could grow, and it trickled down to their 6 children. And we grew and grow everything just about that we can grow. And it saves you a lot of money. It saves you from having to go into the grocery store and spend as much money. It saves you from having to depend on the system to have the food in the grocery stores for you to eat. That way you have your own, if it even if it's lettuce, if it's carrots, if it's tomatoes, onions, peppers, I don't care what it is. You can grow your own food and be a self-reliant resource for yourself. Because in it's inevitable, family, that's what we're going to have to do. That is what we're going to definitely have to do, especially now. And I would say, even if they were to cut the tariffs or whatever, I would say still grow your own food. See, with this government, you can't trust them. You cannot trust them. You cannot tell what they are going to do. You have to really be uh, careful, about putting your trust in this government, in this system. You do, because first of all, it's built on white supremacy and hatred, and when people hate you, you don't want to rely on them for your food. You don't even with the jobs and everything. There's so many people. They were saying how um, I think it's UPS is going to lay off 20,000 workers. We already know so many other federal positions have been laying people off or firing people, doing mass firings. Um, the truckers, they're even saying that the truckers now will be getting laid off. See, these we cannot allow these people to be in control of our destiny. This is why family black people must go back to the table and start working together again. Support black businesses. There's a website and I can't think about the name of it, but I'll put it in the link in the description um, of this video. But there's a website that has nothing but black owned businesses. Let's support black owned businesses, family. They are black owned uh, gardeners or farmers or even black owned grocery stores. I just shopped at a black owned grocery store in the state I live in. And I also just bought some vegetables and a huge seeded watermelon from a black owned farmer. This is what we must do now. Outside of growing your own food, we must learn to work together. Because, see, family, this is not our first rodeo. We have been through, uh, we've been under tariffs in this country ourselves as Black people. You know what I'm saying? We really have. We have been up under some stuff, okay? So we made it through all of those things, and we too shall make it through this. All we have to do is stick together, family. We will be fine. The mother ones is not my problem, but Black family must learn to work together and love each other again. All right, family, I thank you so much for joining me today. Please have a blessed, wonderful rest of your evening and take care. Bye bye.